Hey everyone, today we are diving into the absolutely incredible story of our four-legged best friends. You know, from the tiniest chihuahua you've ever seen to a Great Dane that's practically the size of a horse, we're going to uncover the amazing journey that created the wild variety of dogs we know and love today. Okay, let's just jump right into the big question, the central mystery of it all. I mean, seriously, just stop and think about it for a second. How on earth did one single animal, one ancestor, give us both the sleek, lightning-fast greyhound and the stocky, powerful bulldog? It seems impossible, right? But the answer is this fascinating story of a partnership between them and us. So to really get this, to unravel this whole puzzle, we have to start at the very beginning. We're going to trace the family tree of every single dog you know, all the way back to its single and pretty surprising origin. And get this partnership we're talking about, it goes back more than 15,000 years. That's just wild. This is not some recent thing. Our two species have literally been growing and evolving together, creating one of the oldest and strongest bonds in the entire animal kingdom. So, who is this mysterious ancestor? Well, the secret isn't some ancient myth. It's written right there in science. Specifically, it's in the DNA of every single dog walking the planet today. And here it is, the big reveal. The scientific name for your pet dog is Canis lupus familiaris. Now, the key part to look at is that middle word, lupus. That officially classifies every dog, from a poodle to a pug, as a subspecies of the gray wolf. Think about that. They aren't just descended from wolves. In a very real scientific sense, they are a type of wolf. This little chart shows the direct line perfectly. We start big with the animal kingdom, we narrow it down to mammals, then to the dog family, Candidae. But look at those last two steps. The species is the gray wolf, and the domestic dog, it's just one tiny step below that, a subspecies. That one biological fact is the absolute key to understanding everything that comes next. Okay, so if they all started out as wolves, why the huge differences? Why do they look so different? Well, the answer is us, humans. We needed help with things. We needed dogs for very specific jobs. And so we started to shape them for our own needs, basically creating a specialized dog for every single task you can imagine. First up, let's talk about the powerhouses, the working dogs. You've got your Siberian Husky, bred with just raw strength and endurance to pull sleds for miles across the ice. Or the Rottweiler, whose courage and discipline made it the perfect guard. These dogs were bred for pure function and raw power. Then you have the brains of the operation, the herding dogs. Breeds like the Border Collie or the German Shepherd were developed to be off-the-charts smart and responsive. They needed that high-level intelligence to manage and outthink entire flocks of sheep or cattle. Next, we have the super specialists, the hounds. These guys were bred for one thing and one thing only, hunting. And you've got two main types. The scent hounds, like a beagle, with a nose so good it can follow a trail for miles. And then the sight hounds, like the greyhound, literally built for speed to chase down anything it sees. And the specialization just keeps going. You have sporting dogs, like the Labrador Retriever, who were bred to work right alongside hunters, retrieving game. And then you have the feisty, tenacious terriers, like a Jack Russell, bred to fearlessly hunt smaller animals, even chasing them right into their burrows. And finally, we get to the dogs whose main job was just to be a friend. Toy breeds, like the Pomeranian, were bred specifically for companionship. And the non-sporting group? Well, that's a fascinating catch-all category for really unique breeds like the Dalmatian or the Bulldog that just don't neatly fit anywhere else. So, we've talked about the why, all the different jobs we needed dogs for. But what about the how? How did we actually do it? How did humans turn a wolf into hundreds of different specialized breeds? The answer lies in a really powerful human-guided process. The tool is called selective breeding, and it's a remarkably simple idea, but it is so powerful. Humans would spot a dog that was maybe a little bit faster or a bit stronger or had a calmer personality. Then, they would just breed that dog with another one that had those same traits, which would make those qualities even stronger in the next generation. Simple as that. But this powerful tool, well, it's kind of a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it gave us all these incredible skills and predictable personalities we love. But on the other hand, focusing too much on certain traits, especially just for looks, has led to some really serious genetic health problems. Things like hip issues in German Shepherds or those awful breathing problems in pugs.
It's a huge part of their story that we're still dealing with today.
This table just lays it out so clearly. It shows that direct link between a dog's original job and its personality today. A German Shepherd's intelligence and bravery, that comes straight from its history in herding and police work. A lab's friendly, loyal nature was perfect for a hunting buddy. Their entire history is basically written into their temperament. So let's zoom back out. All of this history, the shared evolution, the selective breeding for jobs, it all built something way deeper than just a working relationship. It's what forged that incredible, powerful bond that we share with them today. At the end of the day, this is why we call them man's best friend. I mean, beyond all the jobs and the different breeds, what we really value, what we truly cherish, is their capacity for unconditional love, that unwavering loyalty, and the incredible emotional support they give us. And you know what? This isn't just a feeling we have. It's actually backed by science. Real studies have shown that just being around a dog, petting a dog, can have real, measurable effects on our bodies. It can actually lower our stress, reduce our blood pressure, and make us feel less lonely. Our bond with them literally makes us healthier and happier people. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? After this entire journey from wolf to woof, you see that dogs have become so much more than just animals to us. They're our partners, they're our trusted companions, and our helpers in pretty much every part of our lives. All of this history, this incredible story, it leaves us with one last, fascinating question to think about. After 15,000 years of shaping each other's lives, what does the future hold for this ancient and amazing partnership? What's next for our best friend? Thanks for joining me.